Hey guys, today we're going to learn to touch our toes and what it takes. Let's get to it. Hey guys, to make this more accessible, I recommend using a block or a bolster, something to raise where you're sitting just to make it a lot easier. Let's start off by keeping this fun though. We're going to see where we're at to begin with, so nice and tall. See how much you can hinge, so closing that gap between your upper thigh and your lower stomach. And then from there you should be able to touch. If you can't and you're here or here, that doesn't really matter. It's not about that yet. We're trying to make this a habitual practice. That's going to make it easier and possible. It either means that you're super tight in your hamstrings, your lower back, or your hips. And something's stopping you from getting to that hinge so you can touch your toes. And let's get to it. So we're going to start off with some dynamic movement. We're going to sit into a bear sit. Nice and tall. Hands behind us, stabilizing so our spine stays exactly where it is. And we're going to try and touch. And touch on the opposite side. So we're trying to bring our 90s as far away from each other, keeping them rotating at the same time, trying to keep that range of motion really good. That's 2 and 2, then 3 and 3. Trying to keep our breath nice and long. This can be very intense. Maybe you're here and here, but that's okay. Every time you do this, every time you stay consistent and you keep practicing, you'll notice more ranges available to you. And that's 5 and 5. Try not to move your back too much. Try to keep it consistent. From here, we're going to sit on that block. Straighten out our legs. And once again, we're really going to work on being able to move and have some freedom in our bodies. So we're going to try and keep this dynamic still warming up our bodies, touching 5 times each side. If you're only here, once again, that's okay. Every time we're going to go a little bit farther, eventually being able to reach past our feet. 4, 5, and 5. From here, we're going to stretch our lower back laterally just to open that, especially for QLs or tight or anything of that sort. Grab your shin, especially sitting on the block, this becomes a lot more accessible. And we're just going to reach. Try to turn yourself by holding on and keep that armpit towards the sky. Trying to reach towards those feet. If you're here, that's okay. We're really looking to just improve this daily. Big breaths, a little bit more reach as we can. Awesome. We'll switch to the opposite side. Grab that foot. Reach, reach, reach. Just for a few more breaths here. Awesome. Now we're going to get off our blocks. One last strengthening exercise. Let's try and keep it fun. So we're going to use our block as an obstacle to go over. As you get better, you can bring it up to a higher level. But I said you need functional hips or good hips, whichever way I stated that earlier. We're going to go with functional. And to do that, they need to be mobile. That means you need to be able to control them. If your hip flexors can't lift up or be strong, it won't help you to pull your body towards them. So we're going to bring our hands to about our knees, maybe a little less just to start. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible and see if you can touch above the block and then back down. We're doing that for 2 rounds of 10. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here, release. Maybe shake your legs out. Let's see if we can go a little bit higher. Let's see what we got today. Big breaths. Maybe even fold a bit forward, because when we flex the top muscle, our farther back one wants to release and kind of feels good. So we're just getting ourselves closer to our goal. Let's see if we can do the second level. So hands about the level of our knees, up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's tough. Not here to lie to you guys. Okay, so 2 more drills and then we're gonna reassess. Trying to keep this quick, but very efficient. So from here, we're gonna grab our block, try to sit on the ground as much as you can, and we're gonna see how far we can move this block. I'm gonna go at an angle so it doesn't block you for the other exercises. So we're gonna go see how far we can go. Trying to keep our back straight. Try to dig your heels into the ground and see if you can reach a little bit farther. Keep your neck neutral. We're holding this for about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. From there, we're going to bend our right foot, or right knee, then our left. If you've done any of my other classes, 90-90s are a daily must for me. We're going to take big breaths and hinge, back up. If this is very difficult to just sit in, you're going to need to do reps of this because this is essential, being able to move through our hips, and then now we're adding that hinge to it. So 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5th one, we'll kind of just explore how we feel through our hips. Maybe reach a little bit farther. Let's get back up. Go back to where we were. So nice big straddle. I was able to push that block pretty far the first time. Let's see if I can get any more length into it. So resetting, keeping our spine long, and then pushing a bit more. Awesome. We'll do the opposite side. So 90 again. We're just going to go for 5 hinges. So touch down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really thinking of that lower stomach coming forward onto and towards our knee. That's really going to give you that opening through your glutes that could be tight and holding you back as well. And then our last time to see if we can move that block. She's taking distance. She's pretty far away from me. We'll see if we can get any more than that. Every breath just allows for us to move a little bit more. Still digging our heels into the ground. I could definitely reach already. Just a few more breaths though. Not looking to rush anything. Awesome. From here, let's end the class with a reassess. So we do a lot of motions, a lot of exercise, a lot of range of motion, I should say, exercises, to be able to unlock our bodies. These are all seated. I'll give an option from seated in a chair tomorrow, and then from standing. Do the whichever variation works for you that day. I would repeat these as much as possible and assess before and after. So I definitely feel a lot looser now. I was able to grab my toes earlier pretty easy. Now I feel like I can grab the back of my heels. So I hope that this allowed you to hinge a bit more and make this more possible. If not, repetition, repetition, repetition.